Hey everybody, Spartan from SpartanTrading.com for our daily recap, July 19th, 2022. So we came in today, we're leaning bullish on the market. We got a nice little bounce today. I was looking for a push into last day's high. Basically, we got to that area. We ended up breaking out of it, and I figured we were going to be able to squeeze because of that. So we did end up getting in on a lot of stuff on the long side. This morning, the one thing that I noticed was semiconductors started to become fairly strong and lead the market to the upside. I was telling the room, I said, if semis actually become strong, lead, and start to push to the upside, they're probably going to lead the tech sector higher. One thing we also noticed was oil was strong out the gate, and so were financials. And that's kind of a recipe for the entire market, basically all boats to rise. We went into, first and foremost, when the market opened up, Tesla, we traded that for about 10 points to the upside. Then we traded it off this little range break higher for another about 9 points there, so that was a nice little trade. On VDOG, we took this one long off the little dip when the market started to become extended, when the tech names started to become extended off the lows. We got that one for about 2 points off the lows. So nice little trade there. We just did Netflix on earnings. Basically, earnings were released. I liked what I saw. Basically, they had less decrease in subscriber numbers than what they were suggesting they would have. And we grabbed some long. We traded that into the 222 area from 211s. And yeah, I mean, that's about what? 11-point trade. So not bad there. I guess 12 points. And we ended up selling some at 223, 224. Decent trade there as well. Other than that, we did some Verve long today on the equity side for a couple points. Sorry, guys, a little bit of a cough here. We did some Sava long. We ended up getting, we actually did options on this. That ended up being a failed trade on the option side. Didn't end up working out for us, but that's okay. MLT, we took this one long for 2 points. That was a decent little trade there as well intraday. And other than that, we did GME for 1.5 points, Snow for 3.5 points on the short side this morning. And that's pretty much it on the equity side. We tried some Indo. That ended up being a flat trade, ended up exiting that at the end of the day. But all in all, on the equity side, fairly nice. Oh, NVX, we did this for about a point and change as well. And we ended up rolling that into the options, which worked out nicely. On the option side, we did a lot of stuff on the long side. Started out with the defense names. I love the look at these. So we grabbed BA, RTX, and I think that's it, actually. We had LMT on the equity side. RTX 92 calls turned 84%. We actually rolled into the 95s as well for 186%. And like I said, we went into the semiconductors when they started coming off the lows. We grabbed 87 calls on AMD for 200%. Grabbed some Disney calls today for 100 calls for 164%. Those should be up nicely. We did overnight that. NVAX, we grabbed the 60 calls on a roll, like I said, 160% on that. And then Meta, we were on this one on some longer dated and short dated calls, 185% on the short dated. And then the longer dated ones were about, I believe, 35%. So not bad there. On the on the option side, very good. I mean, we just were basically trading things to the upside all day long, rolling them out, letting them work. We did some edit for about 60% and change. Just gonna delete that. There we go. As well as some, we talked about Disney. We did some NVIDIA scalp there for about 30% to the upside and to the end of the day there. We tried some UPST, ended up taking that one off flat. Coin ended up taking that one off flat as well. Qualcomm, 152.5 calls for 68%. BA, the 160 calls, 80%. Saba, like I said, that one was a failure on the 27 calls. And other than that, it was pretty standard on the option side. We tried some BABA 110s, ended up exiting out of those ones at the end of the day flat as well, just because they weren't really moving. But other than that, very good on the options and equity side. The only real bad trade we did on the option side was Zoom. We grabbed the 95 puts, and they ended up getting stopped out of that one. Other than that, it was all pretty much grind mode to the upside. And things that didn't work were basically flat. We took them off at the end of the day. We didn't fight the trend today. We were, I would say, 95% long. So all in all, it was a really good day. If you guys have any issues in the market, you want to come trade with us, you can certainly do so. Sign up at SpartanTrading.com. We get access to all of the alerts, entries, exits, ads. I answer questions nonstop all day. I'm giving you levels from a technical standpoint, and my levels are fairly accurate. If you don't follow me, you can look at, or if you don't follow me on Twitter. You'll kind of get a sense of that just from watching how we trade the SPY. As well, we do live stream every single day. And when earnings do come out that we want to trade, like Netflix, I did guide earnings live, and what I was doing from a entering and exiting standpoint. So, anywho, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, go to SpartanTrading.com. There's a free Discord link in the bio as well. You can kind of get a good sense of what we do in the chat if you just pop into that. But if you want access to all the alerts, of course, you got to sign up. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. And we do our free live stream tomorrow in the morning from 8 a.m. to 9:30. So join us for pre-market. Thanks for watching.